Hi! I hope people can see me because I just had the biggest panic because I didn't know how to start this live. um, so if people could just write in the comments if they can actually see this because I might just be talking into a void, to be honest. Yeah, I just major freak out. Technical difficulty. Yep, you can see me. Cool. Right, that's good. We're off to a good start. We'll just give it a few minutes for people to log on because it's quite early. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. Hey! Oh, good, people are here. Hi, everyone. I told you I'd be back. Did you like your books, Amber? I love that you left to read. That's amazing. Hi, Lily. Cool. Just give it a few minutes, guys. Make sure you've got a drink. I've got my cup of tea with me. I've got my chamomile tea. Hey, everyone. Cool. So glad people are here. I was kind of worried no one would turn up. Amazing. Hi, Amanda. Cool. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat throughout the live, but I will warn you, I'm not the best at multitasking, so I might dip. Rodney, of course, tea. Amara, I love tea. What's your favourite tea? You can't beat good old British tea, right? Like English breakfast. But I do like, this is chamomile, just before bedtime is really yummy. I'm really weird though. Like my favorite thing about tea is like, do you not just like to wrap your hands around a really warm mug? That's my favorite thing about tea. Like that's really sad. And the smell of tea is really nice. It's the fact that I was reading a mafia book and started crying. Oh, what mafia book were you reading? Hi, Rodney and Mario. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, let me know what mafia book you're reading. I'm always up for recommendations. You're getting a snippet of a mafia book, right, in like 2 minutes. So that'll be interesting. Research purposes, obviously. Hey, everyone. Oh, gosh, so many people are coming. That's good. Hey, I just joined. That's fine. You're not late. I'm giving people a few minutes. I actually, the first things I have on my to-do list, yes, I've created a to-do list for this event, was to explain the giveaway rules. So I didn't want to start that before everyone joined because then people would join and be really confused. So I'm going to give it like just another minute before I explain the rules of the giveaway. Tea just tastes better when it's raining. Yeah, it rains a lot in the UK. Oh yeah, tell me where you're from. That'll be really interesting. Tell me what time it is as well. It's 9 p.m. here. I don't know if it's morning, evening for you guys. Let me know. Where in the UK are you located? I'm from the UK too. Oh, so I live in the north, in Cumbria, which is kind of like as north as you could get without being in Scotland. Whereabouts are you from? Tell me. His Lost Princess. Oh, you're on chapter 10. I've not heard of that one. I'm going to write it down and get back to that later. His Lost Princess. Does anyone else fill their notes app up with just random stuff and then you're like, what did that mean? His Lost Princess. Cool. I'll read that one. What time is it? It's 9 p.m. for me. Wow. 4. I hope that's not in the morning. If it's in the morning, well done for dedication. I don't remind everyone. Florida, cool. South Wales, ooh. California. Okay, I think you guys mean 4 p.m. And that's fine. That's a reasonable time, isn't it? I'm going to try and do a few of these because I think you can watch this like as a replay, so there might be people watching us back. If I do another one in a few weeks' time, I'll change up the time zone so we're not all, like getting up at silly o'clock or missing it. Yeah, 4 p.m. Cool. All right. Oh, it's really nice to know where everyone's from. That's really interesting. Cool. Right then, shall we? Yeah, let's crack on. Let's start then. I'll explain the giveaway rules. And I've written a script for this because I'm usually pretty useless at explaining things. So here we go. The giveaway. Basically, what I'm going to do at some point during this live is I'm going to say a really random phrase. And what you have to do as soon as I say this random phrase throughout the live, whenever it is, you have to comment what time it is for you and write in the chat and basically send it. And the first person who comments what time it is after I've said the magic phrase wins the prize. It's really that simple. You don't have to do anything too tricky. You just have to write a comment with what time it is. So the phrase is, and this isn't me saying it, this is me just telling you what it is you need to look out for. The phrase is purple dinosaur. So for anyone that's reading The Professor right now, you'll kind of get the reference there. But don't worry if you're not, you don't need to have read it to understand or to win or anything. But that is the phrase that you have to listen out for. So purple dinosaur. Again, that wasn't me saying it. So I won't say it again. The next time I say it, quickly comment what time it is for you. Click enter, send it, and the first person who comments will win prizes. So what prizes, I wonder? Sorry, that was really cheesy. I'm just going to tell you. Right, so during lockdown, I designed some enamel pins because what else was there to do? And these, I got them made and I got them printed onto little cards. How cute is that? So I'm going to give these away. Now this one says I love you, and then the U is crossed out, and then it says books underneath. I'll kind of hold it up to the camera. You can't see it at all, but trust me, it looks cool. And then this one's my favorite. This one says writer's block, and it's a little Lego block. I love it. You can see that one a bit better because it's got gold writing. Cool. Then, that's not all. You will get this cool sticker which says I love you, crossed out, books. Oh, I just realised it's all backwards. Yeah, you get it though. You can pop that on like your laptop or something, or I don't know, window. Then I also made these greeting cards. So this one says I love you more than books, which, you know, that's a pretty bold statement, right? And what I like about these is they're not really like specific to any event. So you could give it to someone for their birthday, like to say thanks, like any occasion. So that's that one. And then this one. I love big books, you, and I cannot lie. And that's nice. So you're going to get all of these goodies, plus I'm going to write a handwritten letter to you because I just love the idea of people writing to each other like through letter form. I think that's really cute. It's just a nice, sweet idea. And then we'll see what happens. I might throw something in close to the date if I'm feeling particularly generous. Yeah, so be sure to enter that. I won't say what it is because I don't want people to think it's the time. But listen out for the phrase, the keywords, and write the time in, okay? Everyone clear on that? I hope my explanation was good because, like I said, I'm not really good at explaining things. Bold statement. Lie, I love your books more than anything. Thanks, Amber. That's really nice. Cool. So, amazing. Okay, yeah, so look out for the phrase word. Who would like, I'm so dramatic, aren't I? Who would like to hear a snippet of my mafia book that I'm currently writing / gonna write in the next few months? Do you send prizes through email or not? No, so these are like physical things, so I'll need your, that's true, I should have maybe said that. If you want to enter the competition, you'll have to give me your address. So only if you're comfortable doing that, enter the competition, because I'll have to like send these through like post, if that makes sense, because they're physical copies. Yeah, I'm so excited. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, who wants to hear a snippet? I'm just thinking, no, I'm not going to give you any context. I'm just going to read it and then we'll have a little chat about it afterwards. I will say though that this is the prologue. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I should say, and then we'll still chat about it afterwards. Cool. Let me get my eyes in. They're really dirty. Just let me clean them. Cool. All right then. No big massive fingerprint mark. That's just not going to cut it. There we go. We're ready. All right then. So, this is the prologue. His lips run along the curve of my exposed neck, feather light to the touch. It's a thrilling sensation that brings goosebumps to my arms and moisture between my legs. Reaper Gallagher sure knows how to please a woman, and at just 19 years of age, no less. It's astonishing, his effect on me. As the youngest daughter of Connor O'Brien, it's usually my job to be in control, my responsibility. Don't drop that smile, Imogen, and for God's sake, never let them know what you're thinking. I'm a pro. My poker face is practiced to perfection, but Reaper is my weakness. All he has to do is look at me and I'll drop my panties for him. Reaper, stop! My protests fall on deaf ears. I can't be late for my own 18th birthday party. No one will even notice we're missing. This warrants a laugh. Of course they'll notice. He knows fine well if either one of us are missing for more than 20 minutes, an army of Irish mafia will be out looking for us. But I don't bring it up. In fact, Reaper and I do our damn best to forget about our association with the two most powerful families in Northern Ireland. My father, aka the Angel of Death, is exactly how you'd expect him to be. Vicious. I was 13 when I figured out his involvement with the mafia, and to this day, my suspicions have never been confirmed. We don't talk about it, but I hear rumours. Snippets of information. Reaper's father, Shane Gallagher, is the boss, and my father is his right-hand man. I know this for a fact. Unfortunately, being the offspring of such dedicated men certainly doesn't come without consequence. Reaper and I have been brought up to trust no government official. Police are the enemy. Why? It doesn't matter. They just are. How about we make an excuse to leave after a few hours? We're similar, Reaper and I. Antisocial as fuck and about as likely to enjoy parties as my great Aunt Mary. She's who I went to when I suspected my father was part of the mob. She answered every question I had without putting herself in any danger and advised me to never so much as breathe the word mafia around my father. Instead, I learned to watch from afar, study the lifestyle. And that's why I want no part in it. Reaper too. Our family's scheme, they kill. We're not interested in that. Reaper has no intention of becoming a made man, and I would rather avoid a life where all I'm thinking about is if today is finally the day I'm made a widow. Not that we're married, yet. Imogen, hurry up. You know he doesn't like to be kept waiting. Liam, my older brother, is a replica of our father, set to follow in his footsteps. Just a minute. Reaper knows better than to alert him of his presence. Should Liam find him in my bedroom, he'd skin him alive, and enjoy doing it too. You said that 10 minutes ago, he warns. I quickly glance at my reflection in the mirror, happy with my appearance. For once, my hair is cooperating. Loose curls fan my back in waves of chestnut, effortless in their precision. The necklace my grandmother left me before her passing sits comfortably at the base of my neck, emphasising the deep blue in my eyes. I chose a red silk dress for the occasion, feeling my most confident when wearing this colour. You look stunning, offers Reaper, daring a step closer. My brother could walk in at any moment, I tease. You're worth the risk. Our lips are millimetres away from touching when an earth-shattering scream sounds from the partygoers downstairs. Suddenly, the lights cut out and seconds later, shots are fired. Get under your bed, orders Reaper. At first, I don't budge. Imogen, hide. He smashes his lips to mine and shoves me towards my bed, shooting off shortly after. I contemplate hiding but can't bring myself to seek safety when Reaper just willingly ran towards danger. Reaper, I shout, running from my bedroom. Downstairs is a bloodbath. In just minutes, my home has turned into a battlefield. I can already count at least 10 fatalities. Reaper! Desperation claws at my throat as I push past the dead bodies at my feet. Going somewhere, princess? A man the size of a bear comes staggering over, injured from what looks to be a bullet hole in his thigh. He attempts to grab my arm, but luckily for me, I know my fair share of self-defense. I jab him in the stomach and for good measure, kick him in the thigh, causing him to fall over. Fucking bitch, he spits. I don't know what he says beyond that because I continue my search for Reaper. Where the fuck is he? I enter my father's study and almost retch at the sight in front of me. Sinead, my sister, has had her throat slit, and beside her, my mother is face down in a pool of blood. Mum! A pair of hands grab me from behind, silencing my screams. Imogen, quiet, my father. Listen to me very carefully. I twist in my stance and stare up at the man who, until now, I thought was the toughest man alive. They're going to kill me. What? Imogen, we don't have long. More screams shatter the surrounding air. Take this. He thrusts a wad of cash in my hands. Run. His demand is non-negotiable, yet still I protest. What about Reaper? He's dead. I recoil in horror, numb from the shock of his words. Go, and don't ever come back. He pulls me to his chest in a sudden display of affection. Never in my 18 years of living have we hugged. Trust no one, Imogen. His urgency has me swearing a silent oath. Go. I don't hesitate. Leaving Reaper is damn near impossible, but denying myself an escape is stupid. Reaper is dead, gone, and getting myself killed will achieve nothing. And so, although my mind is a foggy mess, I run, away from the promise of death, away from everything I know, away from Reaper. And there we have it. There's your snippet, guys. Yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how not dead is Reaper? Yeah, I don't want to give too much away because obviously spoilers, but the actual plot of the story is set 5 years after the prologue, after that, what I've just read. And the first scene opens up with Imogen being bundled into the back of a van, and she's been kidnapped, and she thinks it's her dad's like old rivals coming to finish the job, but it's not. It's actually Reaper who's kidnapping her, and he's now the mafia boss of his family, and like he doesn't know she's alive, she doesn't know he's alive. It's a whole like miscommunication of things, and yeah, like it's just so tense because like he's angry at her for leaving, and she's angry at him for becoming like a mafia boss, even though he promised he never would. And and she has his child because it's like 5 years later, so it turns out she was pregnant. I feel like I'm giving spoilers away. It's not a spoiler, like you find all this out in chapter 1. Yeah, like secret baby, lovers turned enemies, turned lovers again. I'm gonna like throw some arranged marriage in there. Every trope you can think of, I'm gonna throw at this. So you're in for a real ride, guys. And yeah, I'm like super excited to write this one because it's just gonna be such a, I don't know, it's gonna be mental. I'm gonna have so much fun writing it. I don't normally write, like for people who have read my stuff on Wattpad now, a lot of my like love interests are quite sweet guys, like charming. Like they can be a little bit cocky, a bit arrogant, but they're quite gentle souls. Whereas obviously mafia, dark romance, it's my first time kind of writing like a dark romance, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting for me. I think it's going to be a learning curve for everyone. But yeah, I'm super excited to write it. So if you've got any questions about this or about anything, other books or writing, just pop them in the yeah, we might as well start the Ask Me Anything. Pop them in the chat and I'll answer. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the snippet. I think it's going to be a fun one. So I'm currently writing a book at the minute called The Professor, and I think I'm about 6 or 7 weeks away from finishing that one. And then I'll be able to start the mafia one pretty much straight away. But what I am going to do is going to do a little bit of an experiment with this mafia book. By the way, I'm not deliberately keeping the title from you. I actually don't have a title yet. I don't know what it's called, which is going to be really hard because I'm writing the book as I go. So I don't really know what's going to happen in the book. Therefore, I don't really know how to title the book, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Yeah, I'm going to do an experiment on Wattpad. I'm going to do shorter chapters, but update like every 2 days. Because at the minute I only update every Saturday because of work and other commitments I have. But hopefully by the summer I'll be a lot freer, and yeah, I'm going to give you guys like 3 or 4 updates a week, which I think a lot of you will be really excited about because it's painful to wait a whole week, isn't it? Especially when you get one of those annoying authors that loves a cliffhanger. And I don't know even who would do that. Who would dream of that, right? I'm kidding, that's me. I do it all the time. Cool. Right, let's go through some of these comments. I don't want to miss what you guys are saying. Here we go to... Oh, you look pretty in glasses. Thank you. This sounds so good. Is this now next book? Yeah, it's my next one. Like I say, maybe June, July. Wait, we're in May now. Maybe not June, actually. Maybe July. We'll say end of July, because what I might do is write like a few chapters just to be a bit ahead of myself. But what I have discovered through writing The Professor, so what I do now is I literally write The Professor from Monday to Friday. I post it on Saturday. You guys like pop off in the comments, which is amazing. And then you give me like, kind of give me ideas. And I like, for those of you that read it and have been like quite active on my wall, I also like let you guys vote for what's going to happen. So I might be like, here's 3 options, pick your favorite, and I'll like include it in the chapter. And I really like that. So I'm going to try and do that for the Mafia book as well. So I'm not going to write like too far ahead. Do you know what I mean? Because I kind of want you guys to be involved in it. I can't wait to read it. Thanks. I can't wait to write it. Who else was blushing at the start? I know, yeah. Maybe I should have put a warning on. Sorry, guys. I like writing smut. So you can expect a lot of it in this book. Oh, it's going to be so good as well because they're so angry at each other, and it's going to be like, you know, when like they fight and then they get up in each other's face and they're like, I hate you, and then they just start ripping each other's clothes off. Definitely going to have some of that in there. I will forever be hearing Rebecca's voice when I read her stories. I love that. That could be a cool Wattpad feature, couldn't it? Like, I know they have the text-to-speech feature at the minute, but you could get the authors to record their own books. That would be so fun. I'd love to do that. I actually have a background in performance, so I'd love that. Sounds right up my street. So intense, yeah. Oh, yeah, something else I wanted to say, like, you'll notice from the little snippet there that I've decided to write about the Irish mafia, which I think is just a little bit different. I mean, it is done. Like, obviously, there's books out there on Amazon. There's probably books on Wattpad, I'm sure. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to write about the Irish mafia just to see what that was like. Fun fact as well, my protagonist's surname is O'Brien, which is a very typical Irish name. And that is actually the surname of my fiance. And in about a year's time, I will be an O'Brien. Just a fun little fact. I mean, that's the only similarities we have. I don't have a family involved in the mafia that I know of. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Let's turn skip to worse like that. Oh, I love this. Interesting. Cool. 10. Yeah, he's so not dead. Come on. 1,000 probably. I love that. What's the name? Yeah, don't know yet. Maybe we could do some brainstorming sessions together because I was thinking like just Reaper, but I think there might be a book on Wattpad already called that. Should we check? Not that that's so much of an issue, I guess, but I don't want to like steal someone's title. Reaper. Then I also thought, do I incorporate the word mafia somehow? But is that maybe a bit obvious? However, my titles are very obvious. I like My Not So One Night Stand. That is literally as obvious as it gets. The Professor, The Heart Exchange, Will and Rosie. That one was like, I don't know what to call this book. I'll just name it after the characters. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's good to be a bit on the nose. Okay, there's Grim Reaper, The Reaper. Oh, Reaper MC story. Oh yeah, no, there's a book called Reaper. Yeah, maybe not that then. Yeah, so I don't know whether to include mafia in the title or whether to just be like totally mysterious with it. Did I have like something to do with Mafia Princess and then I didn't like that? Maybe like when I'm not working on the Professor and I can focus a bit more on the book, I can get a bit of a sense of what's like the themes in the story and then maybe come up with the title that way. But if you have any ideas, throw them at me. Yeah, title naming isn't my strong point. You've got the same smile I get when I'm excited about reading a book. I'll talk about one. Oh, I get so excited about books. And there's a lot of people in my, like friends in my real life that just don't understand my absolute excitement. So it's really nice to get to talk to you guys about it. Is it going to be a paid story? Only asking because I don't have premium. No, it'll be free. It might eventually join the bonus chapters, but for those who don't really know what that's about, the core story always remains free. The bonus content is paid, but that's just like a fun little chapter that I might write in someone else's point of view, or I might write like a chapter from like one of the side characters and what they get up to. I don't know. But the core story will be free, so don't worry. I'll keep it free for you all. Good question. Yeah, that was a good question. Yeah. You took one for the team there, didn't you? Yeah. I love the vote and it was so fun. Yeah, me too. And I just think that's one of the best things about being a Wattpad writer is you just get so much you get really connected with your readers. Like just now it feels really nice to talk to you guys. And yeah, like I just really like getting your opinion and I just like involving you in the process as much as possible because like I'm writing the book for you anyway. So why not tell me what you want? And it's always fun. And you guys have such good ideas as well. I loved. What was one of the most? Oh, okay. What was one of the most surprising things you learned about yourself when you are creating your books? Oh, what's the most surprising thing you learned about yourself? I think. Okay. For me, writing started off as a hobby. Kind of a hobby and kind of a bit of an escape as well because at the time I lived in London and oh, I just have my hair out. Look at that. Good job, you guys can't see that. Yeah, I lived in London, and when my boyfriend would be at work on like nights, I'd be bored because I didn't know anyone and quite lonely. London is a very lonely place when you don't know anyone. So yeah, like I got bored of watching Netflix. Obviously, there's only so much Netflix you can watch before you're just like I don't want to watch anymore. So I decided to write a book, as you do, and that was 6 years ago now, and I feel like it sounds really cheesy, but I swear to you, I never expected any of the things that came after. I literally thought, I'll just post the book. I'll probably get bored after like 3 chapters and just bomb it off. But I think I really surprised myself and my commitment. And like, it takes a lot of patience, right, to write a book. And I would say I'm quite a fickle person. I jump from one like thing to another. Like I took up roller skating like 2 years ago, and I was like, I'm going to be a pro. I'm going to learn how to do all the tricks. And then like 2 months later, I don't roller skate anymore. I do want to get back into it, but anyway, that's another story. I'm quite a fickle person, and I'm really surprised that I have the patience to sit and write a book that can take me like 2, 3 months plus. I mean, sometimes books take me 6 months to write, and I'm like, God, I actually stick with this for 6 months. That's really impressive, and that surprised me. I think as well how much it helps my mental health. I suffer quite a bit with anxiety, and like, yeah, I swear to God, writing has helped me so much. Just become so calm and just in in with myself. Like, yeah, if I'm feeling pretty anxious, I'll write, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what was I anxious about? So that's nice, and that's just a pleasant surprise. I guess I'm also kind of surprised what I write because for people that know me in real life, I'm quite like I'm one of the quiet ones. Um, and I think a lot of people when they find out I write romance and like steamy romance, they're like, "What, Rebecca? You write romance?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Like you wouldn't expect it really from me." So that's surprising. But oh god, it's so fun. I remember the first ever time I went to write a steamy scene. I had to Google how to write a sex scene because I had no idea what I was doing. And I used to avoid certain words like the plague. I don't know why. I just felt really embarrassed saying like the words. Now I'm constantly dropping the words. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be a foul mouth. But certain barn animal, cockerel. I drop the cockerels in all the time. Okay. I keep losing my go to. Good question. Yeah, it was. Do you choose tropes, themes first, and then come up with a plot around what you say, or does the plot kind of come to you? Sorry, I feel like you're getting like my forehead there, guys. I should put my glasses on, but whatever. That's a good question. It sort of changes actually. For my Not So One Night Stand, I had the title, which is really funny because I just said I hate titles. But I had the title first. So I was like, oh, that's a jazzy title. It's kind of a play on words. And then the plot came. Actually, no, it didn't even come to me. My mum. That's so weird. My mum gave me the plot idea of My Not So One Night Stand, which is like the steamy book. I was originally going to do an office romance where the protagonist gets a job, goes out to celebrate, sleeps with a guy, next day goes to work, turns out it was a boss. I think that story probably exists. And then I was telling my mum about it and she was like, oh, and I was like, oh, you're not impressed? She was like, I am. It's just, that's done a lot, And to be fair, she was kind of right. But I was like, yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like Wattpad, like I love a cliche. I just love cliches. And she was like, oh, but I just really want a story where two best friends fall in love. That's all I want. So then I was like, oh, right, okay, I'll write you that then. And then the My Not So One Night Stand was born. So I had the title for that, and then my mum gave me the trope. So bizarre. Whenever I tell that story, I'm like, I need to explain this because it sounds weird, but my mum told me to write a smut book. She didn't tell me to write a smut book, but she gave me the trope idea. Then I guess, yeah, like I've always wanted to write a teacher-student story. And now I'm writing a story about a professor and his like college student. And I guess I had the trope there and the plot came definitely after. In fact, the plot like changes now, literally. I don't want to say, can I say? No, I won't say because I think it might spoil something. But you guys were writing comments in it and then I was like, oh, I'm going to have to change it. So like I'm constantly changing stuff. What else? Yeah, I wrote a BDSM book before because I just really found that lifestyle fascinating and I wanted to do some research into it and write a story about it. Yeah, and what other books have I got? Teen fiction. Yeah, because I write a bit of teen fiction as well. I love teen fiction. I like going back into that every now and then. So yeah, like sometimes the title come first, the plot come first. Sometimes the character come first. With my BDSM book, the love interest is blind, and I remember just having his character in my head for so long. I just found it really. I just thought it'd be really interesting to explore a character who's blind, and then I wrote a story based around that, and then it has like BDSM in it, it's office romance. So yeah, it just depends. It's sort of different. Depends where the inspiration's coming from, I guess. Which is your favorite book that you wrote? You can't ask me that. Or are you like, oh my god, I can't believe I just reacted like that. Or are you like a mother that can't choose because you don't want to say who your favorite child is? Yeah, no, I'll tell you. I'll give you the tea. I think I'm trying to think. Do you know what? There's different answers, isn't there? Because like I'm trying to think of the book I had the most fun writing. I love The Heart Exchange, which is my YA memory loss. God, I love a trope, don't I? Memory loss story. But I am absolutely frigging loving The Professor. Like I'm having so much fun with you guys and just sitting in my little office. What other books do I like? Oh my god, I like them all. Right, I'm gonna say. Oh, but then there's Truth or Death. Truth or Death is my YA thriller, and it was my first attempt at writing a thriller, and I'm proud of that. Sorry, I just had a little idea. I'm like having a little conversation with myself right now. I do like Will and Rosie as well. I'm just listing all my books. Okay, The Heart Exchange. There, I said it. That's my favorite book, and it was I like wrote it in no time because I just loved it. Like, you know how sometimes you write a book and you're like, oh, I'm a bit bored now, or I'm a bit like, I don't know, like writer's block or something. No, I wrote that book like really quickly and I just remember having so much fun writing it. So that's why I'm going to say The Heart Exchange. Yeah, it's such a sweet story as well. But it's a YA sweet story. No smut in that one. So if you're like a proper hardcore smut fan, don't be like, I'm going to read that book now. Well, I mean, read it, obviously. I'm the worst at self-promoting. Read it, but like, just know that it's YA. It's like a sweet story. Oh, guys, I forgot to say, I'm rubbish. I've got a script here and I haven't even followed it. Okay, explain the rules. Explain the tip. I didn't explain the tip. I have put a link to my tip jar. I think it's called Ko-fi. It's at the top. I pinned it. So if you feel like you want to tip me, awesome. That's the link. Cool. There we go. I said it. We'll go back to the questions. I haven't missed anything. Read chapter. Do ask me anything. Yeah. Okay, we're on track. God, I'm the worst. Okay. Yeah, so The Heart Exchange is my favourite book. Where are we? When did you start writing books? 6 years ago, I think it was. 6 or 7? It tells you on Wattpad, doesn't it, when you joined? 2000. I think it's 6. Let me check. Yeah, 6 years ago. Like I said, I lived in London at the time, and yeah, I just was quite lonely when my boyfriend would go to work, and yeah, I decided to write a book. And it's so random, isn't it? Like, that's not what people do. People don't get lonely and then go, I'm going to write a book, but I did. I'm a bit weird. Yeah, 6 years ago. Ha ha ha, I love that. I don't know what you love, because Lily, what do you love? Because I'm reading these comments with delays now. Oh, hold on, I've gone back. Oh God, this has gone great. Moment for the win. Okay, Truth or Death and Never Have I Ever are probably my favourite books of yours. Oh, yay! I love it when like those books get recognition. What made you come up with the story idea? Oh my God, this is my lockdown story. I feel like every author's got one. I obviously, in the UK, we went into lockdown in March 2020, and yeah, I think I remember saying to my boyfriend, I'm going to write a YA thriller, because I probably about a year previous, I had discovered reading them and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, this would be cool to like write a book, but it takes a lot of planning, or it does for me anyway. I'm not really a planner, but when it came to the thriller, I had to plan, obviously, because you need to like plant the seeds and the clues and stuff. And I think I was reading Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is an amazing book. The One of Us is Lying. I haven't read the sequel, so no spoilers, but One of Us is Lying. And I've been told that the books are like that, which is like a lovely compliment. I was also like watching, it's a funny story. I was watching Riverdale at the time, and I was like really early on, and I wrote the book and I had everything planned, and I had like, for those who haven't read it, it's like high schoolers get truth or death messages, and if you don't ask for truth, the person would get murdered, and it's like a whodunit kind of thing. Yeah, I was watching Riverdale at the time, and then I think it was like the season 2 finale was like my plot idea, and I was like, oh shit, like people are going to think I've just copied Riverdale. And I was like, Riverdale stole my idea. And I was like absolutely raging. It was so funny. So yeah, just a fun little fact. What was the question again? I go off on tangents. What made you come up with the idea? I don't really know. Like, I remember going up in my room during lockdown and writing like the 7. 7 is a very important number. I can't spoil it. I was writing the 7 things, and yeah, I don't really know I don't know how I was inspired. I think it was just because I was reading YA thriller books, and I thought it would be really cool to try it. And then lockdown happened, and I was like, well, now's as good a time as any to try something new. I've got a lot of time on my hands. Okay, please give us a teaser of The Professor. I haven't written it yet, if you don't mind. I haven't written the next chapter yet. I didn't plan this, but basically, for those that read The Professor and are up to date on today's chapter, I wasn't originally going to write this chapter like for today's update. It was going to happen in like 2 chapters times, but on Monday when I got in front of my computer, I was like, no, the pacing feels off. If I prolong it, I need to write this scene now. And then today I updated it and I was like, oh no, I'm going to do a live in like 4 hours and everyone's going to be so mad at me. But I haven't written anything. I haven't written the next chapter yet, so I can't give you a teaser. But just get your tissues ready, guys. I'm gonna drag this out so much. No, I won't be too mean. I'm not that. Like, 'cause I know it's frustrating because you guys have to wait like a week. Whereas, because I know from personal experience, if I get to this point in a book where like things aren't going right, I just read until things are right again. Okay, like whether it's like 1 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, right, everything's fine again. Now I can sleep. No, you guys got to wait a week, and I might not even fix it next week. I might whack it into the week after or the week after that. No, I mean we'll see. So I can't give you any teasers. What I'll do is, because I write on Mondays to Fridays, so maybe like on Wednesday I'll whack a teaser on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put my social media links at the end for you guys to stalk me. And also, will there be a third book? A third book of Truth or Death? Yes, there is also going to be a fourth book. I think, yes, the third book is called Simon Says. And the fourth book, I haven't really got a title. Surprise, surprise. I'm toying with the idea of hide and seek. So Truth or Death, Never Have I Ever is Helena and Elliot's story. Simon Says is a prequel, which is Perry's story, Helena's mum, back in her high school days, which is so fun. I get to write stories set in like the late 90s, and I'm such a 90s girl. I love the fashion and stuff, so that's fun. And then book 4 is going to be Celia's story, Elliot's sister. People who haven't read this book are like, who are these people? I haven't really got too much on the fourth book. But the third book I wrote like 20,000 words and then stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I must have had another project going on. So what I'll do is I am hoping to pick that up pretty soon. Obviously the Mafia book's next. I've also got another little secret project on the go at the minute. Hopefully that'll be done soon. And then, yeah, maybe like autumn, I could write that. Definitely going to write it soon though, because I just love it. It's such a good genre. Okay. Oh my gosh, hi Rebecca. Hi. Oh, hey Cash. Thanks for joining. Who are some of your favourite Wattpad authors? Oh. Now. Okay, I love... What I could do maybe is like... if you go on my Wattpad page, you'll see all my reading lists, and that's like... That'll tell you who my favourite Wattpad authors are. But I love... I'll tell you some of my favourite books. I love Strain of Love by H.T. Ellis. And I know her in real life, and she's so lovely. Definitely going to read just all of her books. Her books are so sweet and like so... like all of her... We always joke, like all of her love interests are like so emotionally damaged, but it's so sweet. Read those. What If We Drown by Brianna May Wright. I think that's what her name is. I know all these people in real life, so it's hard because I'm like, what are their actual like pen names and what are their name names? Then Heart to Heart. I got like a mind blank. Obviously, like Quarterback Bad Boy by me to get a movie. So excited for Tay. Jessica, Stay With Me? No, that's the third book. What the hell's the first book called? Oh God. What's it called? Someone help me out, please. You know, the Aiden and Amelia. She's With Me? She's With Me. I like that book too. I think it's called She's With Me. Yeah, just go on my Wattpad. I feel like, have I missed anyone out? No, I don't think so. No, I think, yeah, go on my Wattpad profile and have a look at my reading list. I love the Heart Exchange. Thank you, Lily. That's really nice. I like that you loved it. How do you balance with readers making demands on something that they want to happen in the next story versus what you want to happen if the readers want it to happen a different way than you can? So I always do like a multiple choice, so like a kind of pull thing. So like I'm like, do you want option A, B, or C? So it's never like, what do you want? Because then they might be like, oh, I want like a dinosaur to show up, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I always give them like a choice between 3 things, and then like I'm kind of happy for the 3 things to be like one of the options, or it's like something really big. Like one of the questions was like, choose a number and it'll show up in the chapter, and it was like 1, 3, or like 7, and then everyone went for 7. So then what it ended up being was how many orgasms my character was going to have, and I was like, oh, for God's sake, I'm going to have to write 7 of them now. That's just unrealistic. But I did it because the fans wanted it. So it's things like that. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like too altering, if that makes sense. It's always kind of within my restraints. So like if you wanted to do something like that with your readers, just keep it to like a multiple choice, and always just make sure the choices include like something that you actually don't mind doing. That's how I do it anyway, and it's fun, it works. If the readers, I heard that one. Do you remember me, the girl who every Saturday said today's up to date? Yes, I remember you. I live for your comments. Do you know what's funny though? I get it on Friday night. Your time difference must be, I don't know where you live. Maybe tell me where you live. But you always write the comment on my wall saying it's update day, woo! And I'm like, woo! It's like Friday, but yay! And then you messaged me today like, when are you gonna update? And I was like, girl, soon, hold on. But no, I love it. I do remember you. I love you. In the last chapter of The Professor, who's Kelly? Kelly? Did I mention a Kelly? I haven't read the bonus chapter yet. Kelly? Have I written a typo? I don't... What? Where did I mention Kelly? Oh God, I'm really scared now. Chapter 21 at the end. Let me check. Oh no, this is like an awful typo or something, isn't it? Kelly. Who are you? Chapter 21 at the end. I feel like I'm gonna have to pull some out of the bag here and be like, oh yeah, Kelly. I have no idea who Kelly is. Oh, Kelly. Sorry. I was like, oh my God. No, Kelly's just like, she's not a character really. She was just like, I needed someone to text Nicole from her class and to obviously provide the conflict. I don't want to say too much in case people aren't ready yet. And like, it was just one of Nicole's friends from her class, and I was like, Kelly will do. Oh my God, I was so worried that I was like, who's Kelly? Like, what have I done? Yeah, so she's just like a bit of a throwaway character. She's not really important. It's just, I just needed Nicole to get a text off someone, and Kelly was a name I picked. Oh my God, I freaked out. I was like, who's Kelly? Where are we at? Amber, I love your questions. Yeah, me too. I love your questions as well. Yeah. Oh my God. I'll leave a picture for yourself. Is it just a okay? Yeah, Jessica Consolo. Yeah, it's comment. Yeah, but in foreign movies, you guys are just having a chat. Did we just become friends? Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, if you've got any more questions, quickly put them in because I'm going to wrap things up. Oh, we got another one. Do you play music while you write? And if so, what's your favourite? Sometimes, yeah. Oh, I love Camila Cabello. And I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I love Little Mix. Oh, did you hear that? That was my toe clicking. I'm so old. Who else do I listen to? Oh, I love the Encanto soundtrack as well in a minute. We don't talk about Bruno, no. And Hamilton. So I did musical theatre at university, and so like any musicals I like. But I don't always listen to music. So at the minute, like I've got into a bit of a habit of doing a writing sprint from 6 a.m. to like 6:45 every morning before, because like basically with work, I'm really tired when I get home from work. So I know from experience I don't want to write when I get home because I'm like exhausted. So I force myself to get up at 6 a.m. every morning to sprint for 45 minutes. So I don't really put music on then because I mean my boyfriend's actually awake then, but I don't know, I feel like it's too early for music. I'd probably be like, oh, I just want to like wallow in my tired self-pity. But I edit with music on and I love music and I find it so inspirational. I'm sorry, I cannot stop playing with this bit of hair. It's really annoying me. Yeah, and I love all those. I actually have a Spotify playlist for The Professor, which was like a cool feature that Wattpad decided to do. So some of the songs that I listened to are on there, I think there's like Ed Sheeran on there, a bit of Bastille, lots of Camila Cabello because I love her. So good. Where are you from? I'm from the north of England. What time is it? It is, let me check the time. 5 to 10. This was meant to be a half an hour live because I was like, I don't think I can talk for half an hour. It's nearly been an hour. 10 o'clock, nearly my bedtime. I am often in bed by like 9:30, 10. I'm definitely an early riser, but I like sit in bed and scroll TikTok for hours. Anyone else get really addicted to watching people clean their house on TikTok? Because I do. I love that. What's your favourite Little Mix song? Ooh! Touch. Love it. Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me up. The UK time right now, yeah. Good taste in music. Thank you. Have you heard of Turn It Down in Encanto? Tell me what happens in the film. I only just watched the film like last weekend, and now me and my boyfriend perform it every day to ourselves. What happens in the film when that song is like? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the scenario surrounding it? And I'll be able to tell you if I like it or not, or know it. I like the one where they're introducing who the family are, and the Pressure song. And then the song that they sing, the two sisters sing, the two sisters that don't get on, and then she just makes like a cactus and something about a hurricane. I don't know. It's just a good song. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda though. Like he wrote Hamilton as well, and it's like, oh my god, so good. I love Ed Sheeran. I'm going to his concert on the 27th. If you have Instagram, you need to like post some stories because I want to see it. Oh, that's so good. Ed Sheeran will be great live, I bet. Damn, it's 2:23 a.m. in India. Oh my goodness. Your dedication. Thank you so much for showing up. It's 2:23 a.m. in the morning. I'd be in my second sleep by now, girl. So jealous. Where are you living the dream? Yeah, me too. Can you like just take us all with you to the Ed Sheeran concert? Where are you seeing him live? Is he doing like a US tour now? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I am 28 years old. I had to think about that then. I'm 29 in July. I'm nearly 30. And me and my friends, sorry, I know I'm going off. Me and my friends are going to Vegas for our 30th, so I'm so bloody excited. Yeah. 28 years old. Miss Chatty. I know, I need to shut up, don't I? Little Mix is currently touring. Have you been to any of Little Mix show? I have. I went with some friends probably about 3 years ago now. It was like an outside concert, like a festival-y thing. And it was so good. I've got videos on my phone of me singing. I might post them later on my Instagram story if you're interested. Another Encanto song that serves to highlight Dolores and Magic Girl's power. Oh god, who's Dolores? Is that the grandma? No, the grandma doesn't have powers. Dolores. I'm gonna YouTube it. What was it called? Turn It Down. Oh, I lost it. Have you heard of Turn It Down? We don't talk about no. I just suddenly forgot how to use a phone. YouTube. Are any of you writers, by the way? If you are, post your books, your book titles, or like one of your book titles. Turn It Down. Encanto. Dolores is the sister that has the sound, right? Come on, YouTube ads are so annoying. Oh yeah, I do remember this song. Yeah, yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a bop, isn't it? All of the songs are a bop. Yes, I do like that song. Thank you for suggesting it. It's in Cardiff. Oh, cool. So he's doing like a UK tour. That's cool. haven't been to I don't really do a lot of concerts. I don't know why. I feel like I really enjoy them. My birthday is July 2. What day? We might be birthday twins. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm live with you right now. Tomorrow is my exam. Oh, good luck with your... Why? Good luck with your exam tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine, Anita. You get some sleep and good luck with your exam. I got a few books, but they're all fan fictions. That's fine. We love fan fiction here. The non-fan fiction one is The Dragon Princess. Ooh. 9th of July. Mine's the 19th. So we're 10 days out. Cool. I probably should wrap things up. It's been an hour, guys. You might be sick of me by now. Have I done everything on my list? So yeah, I'll explain the tip. Tip link is at the top if you want to tip me. That'd be good. You can I don't know, it says like buy me a coffee, and I don't even drink coffee, so I should change that to tea or something, or like buy me some chocolate. I love chocolate. It's my writing snack. And oh my god, Purple Dinosaur. I nearly forgot to do it. Who's gonna win the prize? I can't believe I nearly forgot. I literally was about to leave the live and said Purple Dinosaur. That would have been so funny. Don't forget to comment your time. Oh, we have a winner. I think, let me check and make sure I don't announce the wrong winner. Lily, you are the winner of these prizes. But guys, I have like a million of these, and they're just sat in my room, so I'll be doing these more often. So like follow me on Instagram, Wattpad, and I'll do like a bunch of these lives because I've actually had a really good time. So we'll I'll do some more giveaways. But congratulations, Lily! Woo! You won. Oh my god, did you just see my massive sweat patch? I was really nervous about this. Note to self, if you're nervous on camera, don't raise your hands in the air. Oh my god. I have sweat patches. Exactly, Amber. You don't see anything. Cool. I did deodorant, guys. I do promise. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Lily, do you follow me on Instagram or Wattpad? Just like message me on any of the social media and be like, hey, it's Lily, and then I'll like get your details and I'll send you all these goodies out. What made you decide to put those gifts in the chapter of the professor, and where do you find them? I just type into Google like couples getting hot and heavy or something GIF, and then they just come up. And what made you decide to put those? I did that for my book, My Not So One Night Stand, and it's my most successful book on Wattpad. It's got 16 million reads, and when I was writing The Professor, I was like, I kind of just want to create the same buzz around it, because I remember having so much fun writing that book, and like the audience interaction was just incredible. So I just kind of like was, I guess, trying to recreate some of that buzz. And I was like, oh, like I remember a lot of people like the gifts, so I just was like, I'm gonna put some gifts in. Why not? Never get sick of you. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you so much. My profile is... Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna copy and paste that right now, because I don't know what happens to the chat after you leave. Oh, you guys were right in the time. You were so close. Like Lily is just like on fire. You were like, blah, blah, blah. Send. Good job. I don't see anything. Amber, what don't you see? Oh, yeah, my sweat patches. Why did I just bring that up again? Oh my god, I'm so... I don't have sweat patches. I can't believe I've got sweat patches. It's absolutely boiling. It is. It's really hot in the UK today. We're not used to this weather. I'm sorry. Like, minus is what we usually get. It is currently 12 degrees. That's boiling. That's like heatwave weather for us Brits. Where do you see yourself in the future as an author? Okay, I want to be a full-time author. I want to be published. I'm also kind of gone off topic a little bit, but I'm also starting a writing coaching business in the summer, and I really want to help other people feel supported and inspired in their own writing journey. I want to keep having amazing readers like you, and I just want to be able to be happy in life, doing something that I love, and earn a living doing it. Whew! Is that too much to ask for? That's where I see myself in the future. I've recently discovered manifestation, so I'm like, look into it, guys. It's so magical. Since I kind of like discovered it and been doing lots of research, I feel like I've manifested so much good into my life, and so many opportunities come through like Wattpad, and it's amazing. It's it's done me wonders. So definitely look into it. Okay, woohoo! Well done, Lily. Yeah, we are so excited, but we're excited with our hands down. Okay, last question, because guys, I need to go to sleep. Which one of your books do you recommend I read next? I'm currently reading The Professor. Okay, so if you like the type of books that are similar to The Professor, my other similar book is My Not So Nice Stand, which is a steamy romance. However, it is paid, so I understand not everyone is interested in reading paid stories. So my other books that are similar, I have you know, when you're like, God, what books have I written? I have a book. It's more like a short story though. It's only like 30,000 words. Called Just a Fling, which is about a girl who is in love with her roommate, but then the brother comes to stay with them, and she finds herself like in a relationship with the roommate's brother, older brother. So it's like roommate's brother kind of thing, which is kind of like got a few steamy scenes, so you might enjoy that. I am working on a project at the minute, which is, I spoke about it before, the BDSM book, but it's not out yet. I'm editing it now, so you might enjoy that. I don't know, just read them all. Read them all. Will and Rosie, that's a cute story, but it's a romance, it's adult romance, but it's not steamy. There's like one sex scene, and it's very, very sort of, oh my God, I don't even know what the word is for it, like not steamy. What's the opposite of steamy? Like conservative. It's very conservative, so just be aware, like if you're after steam, then Might Not So Nice Stand. Oh, I said this was the last question, but you're all okay. Thank you. Guys, you're getting my forehead again. I'm sorry. I'll probably just end up reading all your books. Yeah, just read them all. Okay. You guys are all reading each other's books. That's so nice. Yeah, tell me your book names. Right, I'm gonna copy and paste. Watch me accidentally knock this off now. Oh, it didn't. Am I still here? I'm going to copy and paste my social media links. You're gonna follow me. You can stalk me. Sorry, that was really aggressive. I can't multitask. Let me do this. Oh, it's too big. I'm going to send it in 2 parts. How annoying. Okay. First part. Did that work? Yeah. What did I get up to? TikTok. Yeah. Okay. And then the next part is coming up now. There is also, I'm so bad at multitasking. There's also a feedback form which Wattpad would love for you to fill out. So if you could do that, I think it's just to see like if you enjoyed this live, if you would join more from other authors, what kind of things you want to see. Which I think, I don't know if Miguel's still here. Miguel, are you still here? If not, I think it's going to get posted in the chat. If not, I will post it on my Wattpad page and just be like, hey, if you joined the live, if you could fill out this form, that'd be great. Lily, all of your books are amazing. Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? If you're talking to me, thank you. While we are trying to make you not leave. I'll do another one because this has been fun. I was really nervous, hence the sweat patches. I don't think I'll have sweat patches next time because I won't be nervous. It's really fun. Another question. Do you ever find yourself people watching for characters' inspiration? Yeah, kinda. Hmm, yeah, I think a lot of my characters are based on not me personally, but like maybe experiences or like values or thoughts that I have, do you know? And other people around me. So yeah, I guess I kind of do that. I do. Okay, right. Let me check my list. Links to socials. Yeah. Wattpad feedback form. I don't think it's been posted, has it? Did I? I got an email off Wattpad. Hold on. Did I get the form? Did I? Was I going to do it? I don't know. Bear with me, guys. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Uh, do you mind asking? Yeah, I have the link. Bloody hell. Right, hold on. I need to find it. I need to open my emails. How do I do that? Just chat amongst yourselves, guys. Honestly. This is so not scripted. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm in. Here we go. Feedback form. So it's a Google Docs form. Copy. Oh god, I've lost you. Yeah, there. Okay, yeah. So if you could fill out this form as well, that'd be great. Actually, it's just for Wattpad to see what they could do and if you like these kind of things. Of course, lovely. Yeah, there's lots of other authors doing lives this weekend as well. Join them, definitely. Just like show your support. It'll be so nice. Like give them tips if you can. I know not everyone can. Like don't feel pressured, but it really means a lot to them and to us, and it's just so nice. But like, just ask questions and be like how great you've been today because it's been truly amazing. But yeah, like chat to me on Wattpad or social media. I'm always happy to talk. I'm really happy to get to know you guys or carry on chatting because I know some of you anyway. Okay, hold on. I just can't make it clickable. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I've got you. Don't worry, Mikhail, I've got you. I think, guys, if you can click it, hopefully you can. Awesome. Well, hopefully this chat stays live after. And if that's the case, yeah, just pop your Wattpad book titles in and I'll give them a read. Or you could always just message me as well, alternatively. But yeah, I've done everything on my list, right? I've announced the winner, we've answered questions, you got the chapter, link to social media, and yeah, the Wattpad form. Cool. We did like an hour because I let people join, didn't I, before we started, so that's good. God, I talked for an hour, you must be sick of my voice. The Dragon Princess, yeah, I've got that one written down. And also the mafia recommendation at the beginning. Cool. All right then. So I'm gonna go to bed. You guys, it's like some of you, it's like 5 p.m. now. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me on my first ever live. It's been really fun. You've made it great. So yeah, thank you for joining me. And thank you for just being amazing readers and for reading my books, commenting on them, and just being the best readers an author could ask for. I really appreciate your support. Good night from the UK. And yeah, we'll definitely do this again soon. So we'll speak soon. Mwah! Thank you.